Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing with Democratic Spain in the Road to 56 mod. And we are entirely democratic, we're at 100% now. It's a big part of the reason why our stability is so high. It's because we're getting that 15% bonus there. We're also getting a 10% bonus from the communism defeated. However, that will be removed in 1939, so we don't have that much longer. So I don't know if that'll take it down to 90%. Or if we already are a little bit above that on our base. Not entirely sure, but I guess we'll find out when we lose that. So I had left off last episode. Oh, I do want to thank everybody for participating in that poll, by the way. I just put the video out. Oh, I don't know. It's been maybe 10 hours or something like that. And so I haven't seen everybody's responses, but overall, very good participation and very helpful. So we left off last episode needing to make a new division design. That's exactly what we're going to do. Just somebody to kind of cover our ports for us and any other kind of defensive things that we need. So let's make them decent. Since they're not just for garrison, we're going to use cavalry for the garrison. So they are going to need to, do some basic stuff here. We won't do recon. I don't think we'll do recon. Might as well conserve the infantry equipment and support equipment that's going to cost. But I think we will do support artillery. And it does increase their soft attack by such a huge amount. I mean, you can see there how much that's impacting it. So it increases increases defense as well. So I think we'll go ahead and give them guns. I think that'd be wise. Though I forgot we're playing as a minor. We're pretty short on guns, aren't we? Yeah, we're pretty short on manpower too. You know what? We won't give them guns, but we'll give them these two for the manpower and for the entrenchment. And yeah, that's good to go. We'll need a name from. Let's go ahead and save that. You'll notice I did name a couple of our other division designs. Tertios. We had a couple people recommend using this name, and I think it's fitting. That's from the early modern period where Spain, dominated on land and on sea, frankly. The 16th century was definitely Spain's time, as well as, to the 17th, into the 17th century as well, but they started to decline in the 17th. So yeah, Tertios, very fitting. Nice callback to our historical imperial time where we did quite well. So also named the Cav divisions as well, Picadores, which is the mounted bullfighters. Of course, bullfighting is, controversial topic, but this is 1938, so as the person who commented pointed out, so those kind of controversies weren't, I would say they weren't as big of a problem back then. Wasn't so many calls for getting rid of it as there is today. So I think that's all we need to do. I do see a ship here. What is he doing? I have no idea what he's doing. Is he coming over here to join this fleet, perhaps? I think so. That's what it looks like he's doing. Okay, that's fine. And just make sure that we don't have any submarines in here that we might need to pull out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start building another type of ship design here. Because we've built quite a few, and I commented about this on the last episode. We built quite a few destroyers, and I wanted a decent destroyer size fleet here because main problem we're going to be facing is Axis submarines. So I think it would be a good idea to get some additional ships now that we built several of these destroyers, but I don't want to pull too much from them. We're going to probably pull from the cruisers a little bit and just get ourselves a heavy cruiser started. It's going to take a long time to get it done. I'm probably not going to put 5 dockyards towards it either, and that's okay. But we're going to go ahead and at least get it designed, get it out there. Although, maybe I should take a look, see if there's anything I'm currently researching that would affect that. Depth charge throws are... no, you know what? I don't think there's anything that would affect us building that. Yeah, and I'm not going to wait any longer. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start the cruiser, guys. So we want to design a heavy cruiser off our 1936 hull. And let's take a look. Yeah, they got the medium batteries, the best medium batteries that we have available. They don't have the best anti-air though, so we'll go ahead and fix that. We will have the fire control systems in there. I got the engines. Let's get the secondary battery going. And of course the new armor that we just got. So I think we should go ahead and put... How are we looking on experience? You know what? We might not have enough experience to get this done. Yeah, I don't think so, and we are going to remove those as well. You know what? We're not going to have the experience to finish this up. Damn, that kind of sucks. Maybe I should do the submarines first. I was going to do the heavy cruisers, but yeah, if we don't have the experience, then I guess we can start doing the submarines then. Because yeah, we don't have any submarine designs. Oh, shit. Is this, yeah, this is the really old one, huh? Yeah, we have like barely nothing here. All right. Well, could get the better torpedo tubes. I mean, but yeah, these are so cruddy. These are not great submarines. But you know what? They don't take long to build. It's only 8 experience. So that's fine. All right, so 8 experience, and then we can get these guys building. I want at least a few submarines, so let's go ahead and put a couple dockyards towards them. I'm not going to pull as much in light cruisers as I said I was going to because, you know, they're just submarines. They would be useful, of course, to deal with the Italian convoys that are going to be shipping troops over to Africa. So we do want them. And then the final thing, good God, so much stuff that needed to get dealt with. I wanted to find the 5th research slot on here. Like, where the hell is that? Because we should have, like, beeline towards that. Should already have it. Okay, it's right there. Military and R&D. All right, so yeah, we definitely need to go ahead and grab that up next, which kind of sucks that I was going for those civilian factories. Good, yeah, good God, that would be so helpful. 6 civilian factories, you could build a lot faster. But yeah, we really need to get the extra research slot. Oh, there's 2 extra research slots. Oh shit. All right. Damn. Yeah, we should have been beelining towards that. I had completely neglected it, guys. That was my bad. All right, well, we got about a year left, slightly under a year before the war starts. We've done 1 year of buildup, and got about another year left to go. I think we'll keep the fuel situation as is. Let's go ahead and get this military factory signed, which I think we just constructed, and we're going to put it into, let me just take a look at what we currently need. Let's go ahead and put it towards the torpedo bombers. I'd like to get those built out. I would like to have like a full air wing of 200 by the time the air war starts. Excuse me, by the time the war starts. And we have 19 right now, so quite a bit more needed. All right, but I think we can get it done. Maybe even start working on the next air wing. It really depends on when we join the war. Everybody's doing all kinds of crazy stuff. We'll kind of dip around the world and look at some of this stuff here. So we did get those. I think we're gonna wait on the depth charges before we go changing up any ship designs. We could go ahead and get. Let me see. Yeah, we're not close. You're not even close to 1940, so I don't need to worry about it in the 1941s. I don't think we're gonna get carriers and battleships. I just don't know that we're gonna have the manpower, guys, for these larger ships. We really need to focus our manpower on the land divisions. They take so long to build too, and we have such few dockyards. By the time we get them built, it'll be 1942, 1943, and in the European theater, the naval war will be over by then. So yeah, I just don't know that we should get that. I really would like to go towards the dual purpose. They're so good. So you know what? Let's go and get that. It's only 47 days. Do we? Yeah, I guess we'll continue going towards that. That's fine, because we're about to get the depth charges done. And one day, there we go. And we won't use this one for ships. Kind of focusing a lot on ships, and there's other stuff that we need. A lot of other stuff that we need, in fact. Obviously we have all these. Let me just see if we got all these. Yeah, we got all these ones. We could get these here for those bonuses. I used to get those all the time, but man, with these minor powers, it's really hard to justify devoting a research slot towards that. We still need to go down these as well. Yeah, we should probably start doing that soon here. Go for at least get the this side of the branch here. So we're gonna do. Let me just take a look. I think we're gonna do the integrated support. I like having the organization for the support companies because support companies, they drastically reduce your overall organization. So especially when you have all 5 of them. So this is kind of a big deal. And yeah, I think we're gonna go that route. I do like the soft attack. I do like the artillery bonuses, but we're gonna get this. Start working on it. 200 something days. You see now that we're democratic, the French are not putting troops up on our borders. So that's going to allow them, free them up to put the troops elsewhere. We did finish up our national focus. God, I'm so tempted to go towards that. But, as I said, guys, we absolutely need to really start beelining towards this. So, God, 6 civilian factories, though. We could use that. You know what? We can't. We've got to get that. I should have had it already. Although, let me make sure that I didn't need something else here for it. Oh, I'm glad I looked at this, guys, because it requires us to have gone down the colonial industry branch already. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. I wish I had known that. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the 6 civilian factories in that case then, because we're talking about a lot of research that we're gonna have to do, a lot of national focuses we gotta do. That's 1, 2, 3 just to get to it. So what is one more? Yeah, it's only 70 more days, but yeah, I don't think we'll have that research slot before the war starts. Oh, maybe. Yeah, we'll have to see. And I don't know that we'll join immediately. We'll just have to see how things go. Let's go to get more fuel, and we're going to trade with Soviets as we were before. And also go ahead and dip around the world. You guys see that Ireland now has the entire island under their control. The British are clearly doing something where they give up lands. It's got to be some type of focus branch for them that's not on the right, or excuse me, on the left. It's not a communist branch because they are conservative. But yeah, it's the only way they could have given up Gibraltar to nationalist Spain. Had to be one of their national focuses because I didn't see anything in our branch about it. All right, let's go and get these guys assigned. And do we want to deepen it up that bit? We do. And you know what I just realized? Is I never did build those divisions that I said I was going to build. We designed them and then didn't do anything with them. So let's go ahead and do that. It's my bad. And we're going to build, how many do we need? Let's try and get like 15, I think. And this will be our defensive force, so I can focus, the entire larger divisions on offense if need be. Like we could send them into France and we'd be okay. All right, so let's go and do that. Let's get these guys going to the training army. And then we're just gonna have to build we'll go 15 of them. They don't require a whole lot of equipment. But yeah, we're just gonna have to use those. We should probably change up the look of them, or at the very least give them a reserve symbol. So I know that they're reserves. But let's give them another look as well. Yeah, there we go. That works for Spain and their defensive force. It reminds me of Castile, or Castilla, however you want to pronounce it, Spanish or English. So we did get another military factory. So let's see what we all need to get to those divisions. Looks like a lot of support equipment's needed. We have 5 factories going towards that. Let's go ahead and continue building the infantry equipment up. I want a nice stockpile. I'm trying to get a stockpile before the war starts. And yeah, it looks like they're not actually... Yeah, they don't have their infantry equipment. But it's not saying that on here. Oh, there we go. It has registered. Got it. Hadn't registered yet. We do have this division done. All right, so I think it was 8 or 9 divisions to get all the way across. I think it was 8 or 9 provinces, so we'd want like 2 in each. We got the turreted secondary battery. Excellent. We got that pretty damn quick. Now let's go and get the active sonar for obvious reasons. I'm going to need those. And then the submarines, I realized I did not assign to have them go to that submarine fleet, which is right here, so they can jump right into that. And it looks like we almost have our first one done. Excellent. Just taking a look at the naval situation here, because we're actually looking pretty good on Navy experience. We don't have enough dockyards, though, I don't think, to get the heavy cruisers going now that we have the submarines. So let's just, let's build some more dockyards. We're working on civilian factories right now. Let's get a couple dockyards. We have 15. I'm thinking go up by 3 more dockyards. Let's see here. Where do we want these? So probably not gonna put them over there. Let's put them along here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So we'll get 3 dockyards so we can build this Navy up a little bit faster. And I'm gonna put those towards those heavy cruisers that I really want to get. I'd like to get one. Obviously won't have it by the war start, but might still be useful against Italy. I don't know if their fleet will be destroyed by then. Nothing here yet. What is this decision that we have available? Region-wide industrial. That is great for the extra building slot, but obviously we don't want to use that right now. We'll likely get that a little bit later, though, as we start running low on building slots. All right, so almost 1 in each province. Somebody asked about fortifications. There are some national focuses that add fortifications here. Just see where those are at. And we did just finish up a research. Right here, fortify the French border. This is 5 French forts. So I think, yeah, that'd be right here. So that'd be really helpful, but we also need them on this side because there's no mountains over here. So we are going to want to build some forts. But remember, France still has to fall. So I mean, we got a bit of time, guys. We have some time. I'd prefer focusing on things that are going to help us immediately rather than have a bunch of forts that we don't use until, like 2 years from now, 3 years from now. So let's see. Is there anything else we want to get right now? I am not going to go for medium tanks at this moment. We don't have the industry to build them. We really need to focus, guys. I've had a lot of people commenting, oh, you should get this, you should get that, you need this. I mean, we need a lot of things. And frankly, you've got to pick and choose. You got to make choices on, what's the most fitting. We're a minor power. We do not have the capacity as a major power. We are a stronger minor power for sure. But we do have to make some difficult decisions on what we want to do, because we can't do everything like a major power can try to anyways. It's just not an option. So I think talking about our industrial issues. Maybe we should go ahead and start going for these industrial techs because we have the research bonus, and yeah, this would be so helpful to have right now. So let's go after this one, and then we'll go after the construction bonus so that we can start building those factories and dockyards a little bit quicker. And that'd also help with the forts once we decide to build those. We did get our national focus completed, and that'll give us a ton of civilian factories. So let's go ahead and start working on this one here for the infrastructure, and then we'll go for those civilian factories so that we can eventually go ahead and get these ones. All right, so we are in 1938. Germany's not doing anything. Let's take a look. I can't see their focuses. That's right. Extending the Maginot Line here for France. Excellent. I'm very glad to see that they're doing that before the war starts. AI France doesn't always. Workers' brigades over here in Poland. Italians, we can't see what they're working on, unfortunately. Yeah, that's one of the worst parts about not getting those one techs. You can't see what everybody's doing. Yeah, that's a bummer. All right, well, we'll just get notified of it when it happens, I suppose. Treaty with Iran for Turkey. Oh, yes. We played as Turkey in this mod. It was really, really fun. And I think, yeah, we created our own faction over here. Yeah, this is the faction. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe... I think that's the route we went. I'm not entirely sure, actually. I may be thinking about my Greek one that I did, which was just a one video, a little rapid campaign where I took Greece and turned them into Byzantine Empire. And it wasn't a very long video, but it was fun. So yeah, we can't get that one yet. Can't get the aircraft designers either. We haven't got those available, and we can't get the tank designers. Okay, so what do we have for political advisors? I guess we could build stuff quicker, civilian factories and infrastructure. So that would be useful. You know what? Let's go and take a look at the national character ones. So we know that we want to go individual rights here, but we don't need the stability right now, so we won't go for it. At this moment, we might need it a little bit later once we join the war. These ones are expensive, the state's mandate. So I'm not going to bother looking at those right now. These ones are a little bit cheaper, some of them are. Let's see which one we'd want to go for. This is the legal status of women. Traditional rights would reduce the political power, but yeah, we don't require as many consumer goods factories. Okay, so yeah, that's an okay trade-off, I guess. Enforce patriarchy. Yeah, don't want that one, I don't think. Total equality would bring more troops into our manpower pool, because I guess we would be recruiting women. Yeah, or you're recruiting women for other jobs, and the men, that leaves more men to go to the front. However you want to look at it. Limited rights. Okay, so it's just like how much you want to go into it. But of course, you would require more consumer good factories. Okay, so you're giving up factories for going this route. All right, so we don't need the manpower just yet. I mean, we are starting to run a little bit low on it, but we still have to change our manpower laws once the war starts. So yeah, we're not going to do that one. I don't think that'd be a good idea at this moment. These ones are expensive. How about the justification for war? Let's see which route we'd want to go here. This one's decent. Division attrition being reduced is always helpful. All these do cost political power, though, so that's something to consider. Yeah, I don't see us going for that one. Global order. Yeah, we're not going to go for that one. Brinkmanship. Not going to go for that one. So yeah, we would want to go with the lessons of history. But yeah, just not worth the 150 political power right now. So I think the best route for us would be to go for the captain of industry. Yeah, that'd be the best one. And I think we also said we were going to go for this one. To get a little bit more political power. You know what? Let's do that now, so that we can start getting these knocked out a little bit quicker. I know it doesn't increase it by much. I think I said it was only 3 per month, but I think it would be worth it now. The earlier we do it, the more we get out of it. We did finish 2 research, so we have the dive bombers now, and we have that last ship part, which I don't think there's any other ship parts that I feel like we really have to get. Or, I don't know, there might not even be any other ones available, actually. I think all the other ones are just, yeah, they're modifiers. Okay, so we're done with ship parts for right now, until 1940. Let's go and get the smoke generators then. And then with our air one, I don't think we're going to go for medium bombers right now. Once again, we got to make choices, guys. So I'm going to kind of, like, specialize right now. I know tactical bombers are great, but choices. Maybe we'll get them a little bit later. But yeah, we need to start getting some of these industrial techs knocked out. Our industry is very important for us, being a minor power. So every little bonus we can get to research and industry needs to be taken. I don't know why this French troop is over here on the French border. I don't know if he's just saying hi. Looks like he's training. Maybe they felt this was a safe place to train. Because yeah, we are not a threat to you, France. So yeah, the mod is does result in some very interesting things happening with everybody having their own unique tree. And so we're going to see a lot of different stuff from vanilla, and frankly it gets pretty crazy when things happen. And that's turning out to be the case with vanilla as well, as more and more countries get focus trees. We're seeing that happen. So we still have all these guys training. It looks like I finished up all the other divisions that we had. So that's a bummer because now we have to remake the lines. That's okay. Let's get more tercios. And I don't think I'm going to chain these up, because what I want to do is I kind of want to turn these into 20 width. I always find I never do the 20 width because obviously because of the limits. You know, obviously we wouldn't be able to do it now, but I almost want to make them into 20 width because, God, the 10 width, they get the nice bonuses for the mountains, but they just don't perform very good. So I might not even get any more special forces until I can eventually change them to 20 width. With getting all these troops out there, this should make a drastic difference. In fact, what we could go ahead and do is deploy those now and see if that helps at all. So if we got, like, how many can we get? Oh, yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to do it. We need a lot more. We would need basically enough space to get 6. When it says we can get 6 of them, then we can go ahead and change them up. All right, well, let's go ahead and get some more tercios and get them put into the train army. And we will also get another thing of motorized, just one more. Just one more. And then maybe a couple cab divisions too. Some of our picadoras. And these guys are going to be used for occupation, so we won't get a ton of them for right now. I'm just going to say like 2. Oops, we don't want to do it that way. We'll just do like that so they can do it parallel. And I think that's good. Yeah, it looks solid. I'll go ahead and get another division in here. It's 1939, guys, and we are short. That's okay. We're not going to trade for that. But yeah, we're in 1939. So the war very well might start this year. Just at the sea. Make sure all other troops are trained up. Yeah, they're all trained up. I know I made some adjustments to them. I didn't know if that affected their, their experience at all. We got the colonial infrastructure, just infrastructure, guys. Might give us some more steel though. Let's go ahead and get these civilian factories so that we can go down that tech side of the branch. I guess because we might have gotten steel. Let's take a look. No, we're not. Just want to make sure we weren't trading for any that we didn't need to trade for. All right, so getting all those defensive troops trained, they should be done in time. We've got our smoke generators, excellent. And I might go ahead and start focusing on other stuff, though. We should probably get some of these other modifiers. They're pretty damn good, pretty helpful. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that. Let's get the... We're not going to need to go down this route because we don't have any battleships or battlecruisers. Well, they do start giving heavy cruiser ones a little bit later. So yeah, eventually we'd want to go down that route. But let's go and go with the damage control. This is pretty important to have, I find. And did we ever build those dockyards? No, we're still building them now. Okay, once we get those, and I did completely forget about light tanks. My bad, guys. Let's go and put those in here. And we're going to put some factories towards those. And I forgot about the dive bombers as well. Awesome. Apparently I forgot about a lot of stuff. We're doing all right on fires. We got that. Is that a 200 air wing? Did I do the whole 200 air wing? Let's just take a look. Oh, I did not. All right, so we need to go ahead and get that going then. But we almost have a full air wing for the fighters. So that's excellent to see. We are going to keep building them, putting them 5 factories towards those. Let's go and pull back production on infantry equipment a bit. And as well as the artillery. We're looking pretty good on artillery, in fact. So just pull these back so we can focus on some other stuff. Same here with the motorized. So we can get ourselves some dive bombers. And some tanks. Probably want to get a few more than that, though. So let's go ahead and pull from the artillery, but a bit more. Same with here. So we can get some tanks going. Okay. So we do need to trade for more aluminum. Give that to France. It's helpful. Helpful for them, I feel. Got concentrated industry. Excellent. And let's go ahead and get the advanced machine tools. Again, just really focusing on the production, guys. I really want to make sure that our production is strong so that we can produce as much equipment as possible. So let's take a look at our naval situation. See how we're doing on ships. We're looking pretty decent, guys. This is not bad. 21 ships here. That's not bad for them. Plus we have the 2 capital ships. Not bad at all. All right. So We really need to get that heavy cruiser started on, but again, kind of have to wait till we get some of these dockyards done. You know what, we'll just get this one dockyard done, and it's done, so let's go ahead and use it to start the heavy cruisers out. And we do have the experience now to get them fully built out. We might want to go ahead and change up our ship designs, in fact, as well while we're in here, since we did get a few new equipment that I hadn't added here yet. So we'll take advantage of that. So let's get the, if we have the experience, of course. Obviously, it's all if we have the experience. So we are going to leave the fire control system on there. No, we're not going to get anything here. We don't need sub detection for the heavy cruisers. We need to keep the production as low as we can. Get the secondary batteries in there, of course. And the cruiser armor. And let's do another heavy cruiser battery. This is our main ship for heavy attack, so we do want them to be pretty decent at it. Let's see. I don't think we're going to put... light attack is kind of low, but that's okay. I don't think we're going to put the torpedoes in there. I almost just want to load them up with medium batteries. Another anti-air would be useful, though, as well. Yeah, we might want to get one more anti-air in here. But yeah, I think we're going to put another medium battery in here. This is all we have. This looks like that guts us up to, what, 30? Yeah, that's okay. All right, guys, so this will work. Again, light attack is pitiful, not great. But you know what? I'm okay with that for right now. I think this ship really needs to focus on getting that heavy attack up, because this is the only capital ship we're going to have. So we definitely want them to be pretty good at, or as good as we can make them anyway, at heavy attack, so that we can deal with any other capital ships, and our other ships will just have to do the light attack. It's fine. We have a light cruiser that specializes in that, so it'll work. So it's only going to be 29 experience. The name is going to be the Santissima Trinidad, and that was the name of a 140 gun ship that somebody suggested in the comments. So let's go ahead and name them. For the next line of ships, the 1940 heavy cruisers, we'll have another name suggested for those. So let's go and put these guys at the top, though we are only going to put a couple dockyards into them for right now. How are we doing on convoys? We could use more, so we'll keep the 3 going there. So I think this is good. We could pull from destroyers by just a bit, just to give them that extra dockyard. And then all the new dockyards we build will go towards those heavy cruisers. All right, so we need more steel now because of those heavy cruisers. So let's go ahead and trade with the French. Again, just trying to help the French out as much as possible. You know what? In fact, we don't need to give them that much. That's a little bit too much, just for one steel that's needed. What is it that we have here? Oh, yes, that's right. These always mess me up here since they cost less political power. We do have troops that are done training. Let's go ahead and put them onto the front, and I think we're almost to a full 24 division army. So once we join the Allies, which don't think we can do that now. Now we need world tension at 80%, because yeah, that's right, we're democratic. So we'll have to wait until the war actually starts, which means, I mean, we could always ask them, they wouldn't give it to us anyways. All right, so never mind. I was gonna say we could ask them for military access, because I think we might send some troops there. We lost that, and it didn't tick us all the way down to 90%. It only took us down to 95, so not bad. All right, so that's good. I was a little bit worried to drop us down to 90. But we did have something that we could take, that we could impact. I think, was it justification for war? It might have been. No, it wasn't that one. It was probably the legal status of women. No, it wasn't that one either. I don't even know. Social order, perhaps? Not entirely sure. Quit India movement. India calls for independence have intensified lately. Oh no. All right, so we'll just have to see what happens with Britain and how many of their dominions they end up freeing, if any. We'll just have to see. So we got the colonial industry focus, giving us more civilian factories. So let's go ahead and get this one. Although, man, that oil would be nice. But again, concentrate. We need to concentrate. I need to get down to those research slots. Again, I should have had that already. So gives us a lot more dockyards to make use of. And we are going to go ahead and go back to military production, military factory production. So let's go and build this up. You notice that we do have much better bonuses in some of this territory now because of those national focuses that we got. So we took advantage of those, built 3 more military factories for right now. Let's take a look at our training troops. We have 1 division left that's not this guy. We could call it, we can actually name them after Castile or something like that. Yeah, maybe. Whatever you guys suggest. You know, based on how they look and stuff, I'll let you guys suggest the name. It looks like they're almost done training. We'll let them finish. There we go. Let's go and pull these guys out now. Put them into their own separate little army for right now. And again, I think we're just going to have them protect ports. Yeah, we'll just have them protect ports. Though I want to put some in Spain. Or excuse me, some into Africa. So let's go and do that. For right now, we'll just move them over to Valencia. War hasn't started, so I'm not too worried about anything at this moment. Let's just get a few of these guys moving, though. How many do we want going there? It's probably going to be our primary troop fighting in Spain. I don't think we should have any problems here as long as the Italians don't push here. So I'm not going to defend there, but we do want some troops here. In fact, I think we're going to help out against Italy and Africa. And then if we did that, we might use these divisions. Though I should have given them artillery if we were going to use them for offensive purposes. Yeah, we really should have probably given them a bit of artillery. Do we have an excess of guns? If I change those up right now, would that impact us by much? No, we are solid on equipment. In fact, we should really be building more. So what we're going to do, let's go and change these guys up. And let's give them guns so we can make use of them for a bit more. I won't give them anything else, though. Let's go and save that. And then we are going to have to put them back into the training army. So let's go and build some more infantry. We're starting to run out of equipment, or out of manpower, excuse me. So that's something to consider. We don't want to run out of those. And we do have the tanks building. So you know what? We're going to get some tank divisions going as well. We'll have to redesign, or excuse me, design these. We have 44 army experience to get it done. So let's see what we can get here with our limited experience. Definitely want recon companies. Oh, Lord. I don't know. Then I'm going to get support artillery in here. We don't have... Oh, that's what we need to get. Yeah, it'd be really useful to get self-propelled artillery. For right now, though, we'll just have to make use of what we got. Some motorized artillery. That'll get us up to 20 width. And okay organization. I think this is all right for a starting tank division. We'll need a name for them. And it fits right into the experience that we have. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to start building some. Obviously, you're going to be lacking tanks, probably. Yeah, they didn't get very many built. So we'll get one tank division here. And there we go. Lovely. What are we lacking for these guys? Looks like infantry equipment. Okay. All right, so we need to throw these guys back into the training army. Good thing I didn't do much with them. So we'll get them trained up to account for those new guns they got, and they should be done pretty soon here. And, ooh, UK just declared war on Sweden, which has become communist. Or if you guys recall, we did a communist Swedish campaign, which is how as soon as I saw the name, I knew that they were Swedish. That could go interesting because, okay, they are part of a faction. Never mind. I was going to say they could end up joining the Comintern, but that is definitely not going to happen. They are in the Nordic Brotherhood, which I think we saw that focus last episode, and I mentioned that I was thinking that was what was going to happen, where it creates this faction between all four of these guys, the Scandinavian countries, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark. So the British are now at war with them, which means the Allies will be at war with them. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. Hard to say. Does mean that they might be able to get all this conquered, have a front with the Germans. So there's that. And of course they get all the resources there, though I don't know if they'll just make them, a puppet or just make them democratic or what exactly they're going to end up doing with them once they defeat them. But that does mean that the Allies are going to be exhausting themselves against the Scandinavian powers when they really don't need to be. All right, let's go ahead and redo this. Just get these guys coming on over to here so that we can throw 5 divisions over to Africa. All right, so they're going to get going over there. In fact, I'll probably just throw them into their own army for right now. And then the other thing that we're going to want to do is change up where we have the training army going. So let's go ahead and change them up. We're going to make their garrison area over here instead, so that they can easily travel to wherever we want them from the port, which means we're going to want them to guard the naval bases there. All right, excellent. So that's where we'll have our training army go from here on out. Make sure everybody's going in the training army. Excellent. We could get another tank unit, so we will go ahead and do that. Manpower is looking pitiful. Probably going to stop building here soon. We will be able to change up the manpower laws, but we do need, I like keeping at least 100,000 manpower in there. So might get like one more division, which we'd want a tank division. So yeah, that's it. That's all, folks. That's all I'm going to do. Nothing else. And we won't build any more troops right now until we get into the war. So we have a little bit of a buffer there because, yeah, we can't actually change our manpower laws right now. Unfortunately, we have to wait until we go to war. So, I mean, it's such a low amount of manpower we have. Very, very unfortunate. We're going to have to consider some of those options we have down here that give us... oh, damn. God damn it. This is always messing me up because it's always up there. That's frustrating because these lower ones that I don't want. I wish I could like say, oh, I'm not interested in seeing this. Like, don't show me the icon for this one or whatever. I mean, I guess it doesn't really have that much of an impact because I can't get the one that I wanted here. Can't get any of these, and all these ones are not going to benefit us in the peacetime right now. So let's see if there's any of these ones that we really, really want. Some of them are kind of expensive, so we didn't really look at them before. Ooh, nice. There's some political power gain here. Ooh, research speed. I like that, guys. You know, I think we're going to go for that one. I think that would be the best one. Okay, and it does seem that these are geared towards going a certain route, ideologically. So we wouldn't want to go for any of these ones. So it's really just the options of these two. And while I would like more political power gain, yeah, it doesn't beat research speed, so we're going to go for that. So let's go for the research speed here. And it's only 3%, but it's definitely going to help. And I should have looked to see on the social order what we wanted here. Might have been some good options here as well. I can build military factories quicker. That does cost stability, though. Looks like a lot of these cost stability. Melting pot gives you more population, though. These are all things we're going to have to consider since we are going to have population issues. And here's another one. These do all tick down your stability by a lot, though. Okay, but they're probably a good trade-off, though, for what you're getting. Pretty decent. Yeah, pretty good bonuses there. All right, so let's go and get the military factory assigned that we have here, that we just constructed. And we're going to put it into... Just take a look. We should probably go ahead and build out some more air wings as well. So we'll do that here in a minute. Looking decent on the motorized. I'm probably not going to build many more of these. Let's go and tick that down. Let's really start focusing on the Air Force now. We still need to get those tanks out there, though. So we're going to get a few more of those. Looking pretty good on artillery. So let's go ahead and get more dive bombers with that factory. Steel problems, guys. Let's go ahead and trade with the French. We're going to have to give a lot of factories away for that. You know, I was thinking about something. If we can't build division for a while, we do, of course, want to stockpile. But yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to put so many factories into this stuff here. So let's go ahead and tick this down a lot on the production towards pretty much everything. And just focus on building a big old Air Force. I've been wanting to get this. A lot of people are saying that, there would be no way for us to get a decent-sized Air Force that compete. Well, if we can't build divisions because of the lack of manpower, and I think it would be wise to go ahead and really start focusing on the Air Force a bit. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We can still stockpile quite a bit with this amount of factories here. So let's go and pull there and just put 5 more factories towards building up planes. Because, yeah, we're going to want a lot of planes. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Another thing I completely forgot to do was I said I was going to change up the ship designs here, and I never did. We'll just get rid of the destroyer one because it's just started. I'm okay with losing a little bit of production there. Because we have a lot of equipment we haven't added to these yet. For instance, like the better depth charges. I should have added these, but it's fine. We'll do it now. So let's get the better guns here. We have the best anti-air that we have available. We will want to get... We can actually get... I don't know if they'll allow us to get... I think we can only do one. I'll try. Yeah, they'll only let you have one sonar. Okay. So that's fine. We'll just put the one sonar there for now. Get the better torpedoes in there that we had gotten. All right, this is decent. Looking a lot better than it did before. And oh shit, damn it, I forgot to do the name. So let's do this over again. Oh lord, I always forget to do the name, guys. It's like every time. You'd think I'd learn. All right, so we'll redo all this. Oh, those guys are good to go. Oh, and we wanted to do sonar. We don't have radar yet. We really do need to get that. Again, though. We need everything. There's so much stuff that we need. So let's go ahead and save that and get these guys building. Put the 3 dockyards we had going into them and get them going into that main fleet there, main task force. And then we also wanted to do the attack cruisers. We'll go ahead and design those now, even though we'll let that one finish building because it is just about completed. I don't know how much we have here that needs to be changed. I know there's at least a few though. We got the battery. Oops. We've got the battery here, so we don't need to change that up. Got anti-air. Fire control systems we will leave in there. And we do have better secondaries though, so we'll put those in place. And then I know that we have a better float plane as well. Torpedoes, we do have better torpedoes. Let's place those in there. And I want to say that's it. All right. Yeah, that works. Only 9 experience. Let's go and save that. And get these guys building underneath. And we'll place those 5 dockyards into them. All right. We can see that we'll have the heavy cruiser done in April 1940, which would, give us a 3rd capital ship. We only have 2 guys. All right, so we do need a bunch of resources now because of that. Giving away all of our factories, but that's okay. Obviously this is important. Oh, wait a minute. Something happened. Oh wait, we can go down more. Oops, miscounted. There we go. That was way harder than it should have been. All right, so the mountain troops are done. Let's go and throw them into this army. We are almost full. We are going to have to move our troops around a little bit because you can see that they're not doing it themselves. But of course, we're not at war yet. I'm not worried about it at all. And then these guys here, I don't know that we'll actually keep anybody to defend here. We could keep 1 to defend the port. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and send the rest over to here. Complete that national focus. Of course, we can't do anything though because France won't let us into their territory. I'm trying to help you, damn it. So we'll get the forts there. And government ideal. Okay, what was that? Which government ideal was that? I don't actually know. Looks like it might have been this one here. I don't know. What the hell just happened there? We had the breakthrough one. We had this one, didn't we? I could have swore we had that one. Why would it remove it? That is really weird. Yeah, this was a waste of political power then. Yeah, that's odd. Mods, sometimes I do some weird shit. Okay, I can't even explain why I did that. But we've got the advanced machine tools. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, we're done. We're done with the industrial techs. I don't want to go down the synthetic oil route. It's just not practical to go down this route if you can trade instead. First of all, it's way better to devote a factory towards trading for oil than it is to build a refinery. That's a better use of your slots, your building slots. It's just superior overall. You get more oil overall from it for your production, and your building slot is better. The only reason to ever go down this route is if you can't trade for oil and rubber, which in the Allies is not a problem. So that's the reason why I'm not going to go down that route. In addition to the benefits I just mentioned, you also don't have to research all these techs. So another great benefit. So 1939, I do want to get those, but yeah, we're not going to be able to because just so much stuff to get. Let's go ahead and get, well, we could get the infantry techs because war might start soon, but it hasn't yet. We have the support companies we haven't got yet. That would be useful. We definitely want to get those, but we do need to build this artillery, so we want equipment that we actually have to build so we can get those placed in our division. So I think that's what we'll do. That's the most pertinent thing to me that I see here is getting those, and we need anti-tanks so we can put those in our divisions. Maybe we'll get that next. It's only 36 days to get those new guns, so maybe after we finish those, we'll get the anti-tanks. Then we'll have to make room for them. And Italy just joined the Axis, so that means Italy will join at the start of the conflict rather than much later, as they often do. Okay, and I guess we can take a look to see how the Allies are doing. Looks like they're not doing anything. Are all the Allies at war? No, just Britain. Oh, and the Dutch. For whatever reason, the French have not gone into the war yet. Oh, the French are not in the Allies. Well, that makes sense. So, yeah, the British haven't done anything yet. Maybe battling out there with their navies, perhaps. Not entirely sure. I did get 2 focuses. Got the integrated support. Let's go ahead and continue down this for the regimental combat teams. And then I think we'll be done with it for a little while we go for some other stuff. We got the firefighting drills. So probably should go for again, we want to make sure our ships are as good as they can be. So I think we will go ahead and go after the separate fire mains. find these to be pretty useful techs overall. And you know what? We can go ahead and spend the experience to get them moving quicker. We do have another military factory available. Let's go ahead and put it into... Let me see. I don't think we're short on anything but tanks. Yeah, just the tanks. And we have 5 going towards those. So that's okay. I'm actually not going to get any more going to the tanks. And I did say I was going to do the planes, so we'll do the planes here in a minute. And we do need to trade. Giving up all our factories, guys. How many do we have left? Okay, we got enough. No, that's not bad. All right, so let's take a look and see what we want. I think we should go dockyards now. Let's go 2 more dockyards, guys. Yeah, let's go there. Hopefully we won't lose it. We should probably build there last. 10 extra % bonus probably isn't worth it. All right, so we'll just build here, get 2 more dockyards going. And then we also, because I've been meaning to do this and I keep forgetting, we need to go ahead and build out more planes. So let's go ahead and do them here this time. Doesn't really matter, but we're just going to go ahead and I'm just going to let them film themselves out. Not going to get too crazy with this. Fine, they'll do it on their own. And then we're going to have them training. And then do the same thing here. That we could put them here, I guess. It doesn't really matter. You can always move them around when need be. To get... Did I get these... Hold up. Did I get these up to 200 yet? They did not. Never mind. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we want the close air support to be training as well. So let's go ahead and get the dive bombers in there. And again, let's go like so. All right, and then get these guys training too. Okay, it is kind of killing our fuel with all these ships training and all the planes training. But I feel like it's pretty necessary to get this done. All right, we got 1 submarine that still needs a train here. I do want to make sure that when those capital ships get built in 1940 that we pulled them out, but that's a ways away, obviously. Oh, that's actually the end of the episode. All right, guys. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. I mean, we can look at what's going on with the rest of the world, but most of the focus we can't see anymore since I haven't gone for those techs yet. Yeah, so we're at a point where we really can't see what everybody's doing. There's a few countries that we can still see. National Defense State here. And Japan. Can't see the U.S. Okay. All right, so I think that's a fantastic place to end the episode. We're doing all right, man. Our Navy is looking decent for a minor power Navy here in 1939. That's not too bad. I would really like to get them up to like 30 ships here or so. And then we'll be able to kind of split them up and have them do different tasks or whatever. And then I would like to get that 3rd capital ship here, hopefully before the war starts, or before we join the war. Obviously the war will start, but it'll be probably Germany against Poland, I would assume. Which, are they in the Comintern? That'd be good to know. They're not, but they might join the Comintern. We'll have to see what happens there. And is anybody guaranteeing them? Yes, it looks like France and Romania are both guaranteeing them. Romania, oh, there is a Balkan Entente here with the Hungarians, the Yugoslavians, and the Romanians. Very interesting, because yeah, that could end up resulting, that means that they probably wouldn't join the Axis. Okay. Interesting things happening, guys. Looking forward to seeing how the campaign continues to develop. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys.